Hello guys, so welcome to this video guys. If you are able to make it till this screen, that means you really want to improve your trading skill. You really want to take your trading skill to the next level guys. So I'm going to teach you my strategy. That this entry strategy, I name it break and retest. So this strategy is gonna work whether it's a downtrend or an uptrend guys. It work for both, but today we are going to see the case of a downtrend. So you got, if you have been trading for a long time, you know that anytime price is gonna go down, like anytime we are in a downtrend, price is gonna go down, retrace a little bit, go down, retrace a little bit, consolidate, go down again. That's how it works. This is how price action works. So go down, retrace a little bit. So let's say that this is a downtrend. I'm first going to teach you what you guys are doing wrongly, because I know that a lot of people like to trade supply and demand. I mean support and resistance, and some people are able to manage and make money with it, but usually is advanced traders. The advanced trader that trade like supply and demand, sometimes they make tons of money. But if you are a beginner, this is a really bad technique, very bad technique for a beginner. So I'm going to teach you something that work for a lot of beginners that I teach. Okay, so guys, first I'm going to teach you what I call supply and demand technique. So this is supply and demand. Let's say that this is a let's say this is a downtrend, right? And you want to short this market. You know that price is going all the way down to this zone. Okay, you know that for a fact price is coming because this strategy is only going to work if you are able to identify a trend. You need to know that it's a downtrend or an uptrend. You need to know that first. If you don't know how, go to my YouTube channel. I have a video where I teach how to identify a trend, if it's a downtrend or an uptrend. Okay, so we know that price is coming all the way down to this zone. Okay, we know that for a fact. Let's assume that we know that price is coming here. Okay, it's gonna be price 1.080665. Okay, so price is now gonna drop all the way down like this, straight like this. It's gonna come down, retrace a little bit, come down, retrace, come down, consolidate, and boom. Feel me? And what people used to do wrongly is that they will have the entry somewhere around here. You feel me? Entry right here, entry right here, entry right here, entry right here. So let's say this is a support and resistance. Sorry, let's say this is a support and resistance zone. Okay, we have a support and resistance zone, right? So they wait for the price to get, in this zone. Okay, and they short the market. Hey, they buy, they jump in it for buy. They wait for price to get it, they jump in it for sell. Price come here, they jump for buy, and price come here, they jump for sell. Okay, and I'm going to tell you why I say that this is a bad technique, and I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all, guys. Why? Because let's say that you want to jump here for a buy, and you know for a fact that price is coming down, but you are so excited and you want to take trade like before everyone. You want to make sure that you want to have like a lot of pips out of this trade, and you jump in this trade, and they are like, okay, you think that you are smart than us, right? We're gonna take your money, and then boom, price go all the way up to this zone before it start dropping. And you took your trade right here because price, this was a support, right? It was a support, and price break it, and now you are waiting for price to come to test it before you take your trade, and price go all the way up like this, right? Take your stop loss, because if you want to trade at this level, I assume that you will have your entry somewhere around here, and your stop loss is going to be somewhere around here. And now you're out of the trade because price went above your stop loss. So this is a very bad technique that I don't like to teach people, and I don't recommend it at all. If you are a beginner, I say Some people make a lot of money with this, but if you're a beginner, I don't recommend it at all, guys. So let's say you want to buy from here because you know that price is going to go back to test this support zone. It was a support, now it become a resistance, so you know price is going to go back, test it before it drop. And let's say that you have your entry right here, stop loss down here, and price go all the way down like this, and now price took you off of the trade, and it go back like this, test the support, and boom, price come back before it can start dropping. So all along the road, you're gonna see that you are so right. You know that price is dropping, but because you don't have a good technique, a good strategy to have your entry, so you are losing. You keep losing. Price is going in your direction. You was able to identify the direction of the market, but still you can't make it because you cannot have entries like you should be to be able to profit out of this drop. You feel me? So this technique is gonna be my technique. What I used to teach is that I wait for the price to break this counter trend line. Why I say that? I say that because when price come to this zone, let's say that I know that price is going to come here before it can start drop, right? I know that for a fact. But this small uptrend, let's say this counter trend, this is going to be a counter trend, right? So this uptrend is going to use like, there's going to be a trend. If you go into the small time frame, you're going to see a small trend like this. Buy, retrace, buy, sell, and price is going to touch it before it can start drop. Okay, so what I like to do, listen carefully, what I like to do is that I like to draw like a trend line like this. I have my trend line because I know that this is the trend that price used to go up, and I draw my trend line. As soon as I can see price breaking through this trend line, guy, I'm not gonna play with the market. That way I'm not afraid at all because I know that this is my technique, and it works. It works 8 times out of 10, guys. So anytime price, I don't trade here because I don't know. Who knows where price is gonna go? Price can go like this. I can know that, right? But I know for a fact that if price break the trend, the counter trend line, I mean the trend line that it used to go up, if price break it, that means price is leading down because we are in an uptrend, right? This is a downtrend. You feel me? It's a downtrend. So anytime price is gonna break a counter trend line, price is going down. Anytime you're gonna break a counter trend line, it's going down. Look at here. Break a counter trend line, go down. Look at here again. Price break this counter trend line, down. Here the same thing. Break the counter trend line, down. Anytime in this market you are going to see price breaking through a counter trend line. That's why I say it's very important to identify the direction of the market. I can say this for a fact because I know that price is going down. So I'm going to wait. I don't take trade at resistance. But what I can do, if I want to take trade at resistance, because I know, look at this is a resistance, right? So we had this counter trend line, right? And price break it. I take my trade right here. I'll take my trade. Let me take this off. Not this. Let me bring it back. All right. So instead of this technique, my technique is gonna be here. My entry is gonna be right here. When price break this, when it break this, when it break this, right? When it break this, you see, this is the difference. This is my technique. You see the difference between this one and the other one. Anytime price is gonna break right here, and why? Because price is using like anytime price is gonna go up, is going to use a trend. Imagine like price is going down, it can be like this. There's gonna be a trend like this, boom, and now price is dropping. I wait for the breakout of this trend, this downtrend, and I take my trade. Same thing, excuse me, same thing right here. Price went like this, use like this one to go down, up, price is coming back, breakthrough right here, I take my trade. Same thing, price came here, price went down using this trend line, right? And price is coming down. When price break it, I take my entry right here. So this is my entry technique, guys. So let's go to a real chart. I'm going to teach you in a real chart what I mean by that, guys. So let's go. This is a real chart, and this is AUD. Sorry, this is Euro USD. Okay. So this is Euro USD. Let's say that we were able to identify this trend. We know that this is gonna be like a downtrend, right? Look at, we know for a fact that this is gonna be a downtrend. I'm in the weekly. That doesn't mean that I trade in the weekly. This is because this is the most relevant example that I saw in the market. So I want to teach you with this example. So let's say this is a downtrend. You see, this was a nice downtrend. Look at, you see, all the way down to this zone. Nice downtrend, guys. So this is what I was teaching you guys. Let's say we are here, we have another zone right here. Okay, that's why I say you need to first, for this technique to work for you, you need to be able to identify a trend, and second, you need to identify a support and resistance zone, guys. It's very important. So if you don't know how, go to my YouTube channel, you're gonna see it. So this was another level, right? This one was another level. Okay, I don't want to show this side. Let me see if I can just take this one off. Okay, so let's say this was another one, right? And let's say this two was another one. Okay, yeah, let's assume that. You see, this is a real case study. All right, let's go into this side. Now, what I mean by what I show you a few moments ago is that, look at, we have a double tap. Now you know that price is going down. So I have my trend line right here. Price break my trend line, I take my trade right here. Look at, break my trend line, I have my trade. Another example, I'm here, price come down, test this zone, and look at, let me zoom it. Look at, price was coming down like this, right? Bounce from this zone, come to test this zone, and it's going down. Look at, test this. I'm going to go into the 4-hour time frame, so it's gonna be easy for you guys to see it. Look at, got my entry right here. Now price is going down again, consolidate, go down and buy, right? And what I have to do simply is to have a trend line like this. Okay, price break my trend line, I take the trade right here. And why I like to trade this way is that what I realized over the time is that anytime you're gonna see price breaking through a counter trend line in a big trend, anytime you're gonna see that, that means now price is vulnerable. Now you can take your trade easily. Here price can do everything. I mean, you can struggle in the resistance zone, because why I say that usually, let me show you something. Yeah, look at here, this is the daily candle, right? We had like how many, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, almost 7 days price was ranging right here. 7 days of range. Look at 7 days. But look at here, 1 2, price touch it 2 times and drop. Look at here, price touch it 1 time with only 1 candle, 1 daily candle, and start dropping. Here to the same thing. Let me remove this. Look at 1 daily candle. Look at this black candle, 1 daily candle, and drop. So when there is a downtrend and price break through a counter trend line, for a fact you have to know that price is going to go down. For a fact price is going down. And look at here too, price come back all the way down and buy. Okay, so what I can see from here is that, look at, price buy, and look at this breakthrough, I buy, I sell. You see, breakthrough, I sell. But if I was trading this market, I would never take this one. I can take this, I can take this, I can take this, but this one I'm not gonna take it. Why? Because this was at a support zone. You see, this was a support. Price used this as a support. So even though price went up, I will not take this trade if price break the counter trend line, because I don't know how price is going to react here. It can be like a double tap and go all the way, I shoot all the way up to this zone. So I'll wait for price to break through this zone before I can take trade. So this is how it works. Look at price breakthrough, right? Come all the way down. This is what I showed you earlier. Price breakthrough, come all the way down right here, buy, and now he's dropping. So what I need to do is just have my counter trend line, because price use a trend to go up. So I need to have my counter trend line like this and have this. You see, I have my counter trend line, I have this. Price break it, I take my trade right here. If I want to short this market, it's gonna be something like this. Let's say that I didn't know that price is gonna come back to have all this daily candle right here. So I wanted a short price right here because price break my counter trend line. So I'm going to have this like this. Sorry, I want to short the, I want to short the market. I'm going to have like, I don't trade in the daily time frame. I'm just making this to show you guys what I mean. So let's say I have 60 pip stop loss right here, and I take my trade. You see, because I'm so right, look at, I wait for the price to break my trend line before I take the trade. So even though price came back with a lot of daily candle, look at, price came back with a lot of daily candle at this zone, but it wasn't able to break through to go all the way up to my stop loss. It didn't take my stop loss, guys. You see, that means I was right. This strategy is so relevant, guys. It's game changing. Since I've been trading this way, guys, I don't have like a lot of losing trade, guys. I don't have a lot of losing trade. Look at entry right here too. Look at when price bought, right, come to test this zone, come back down, right, breakthrough. Look at how price drop. Look at how price drop when it touched this trend line, this counter trend line. Look at the drop, took like only 2 daily candle to drop to this zone. And look at this, was what it was, almost like 300 pips after this drop. 300 pips. Let's go into the day 4-hour time frame. Now we are in the 4-hour time frame. Let's go into the 4-hour. You see, look at, simple as that. Look at this trade, guys. Price break, come to test it, take my trade, boom. Price break here, right? Let me adjust it. Break here, come back to test it, boom. Look at, break this, test it, boom, down again. Look at, even here there was something. Look at, price breakthrough, boom, same thing. You see, price break here, price break here. Let's see this one. Look at, boom again, and look at this one too. So this strategy is really relevant, guys, really.